What's going on, BAM fams? You're watching Brutal Ark Mobile. I'm AsianRom3o and welcome to another dungeon video episode. This week we have an ice dungeon to run. Also, unfortunately, I don't have a map for you. My computer has broken down, so I'm unable to make any photoshopping of new maps, nor could I find some online, so I do apologize. 1000 apologies. But anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow my social media pages. You can find me on Facebook, TikTok and Instagram. Without any further ado, let's just roll on in. This week's dungeon is called the What is that? The Cucullatus Hootenanny. That is a tricky name. It's a medium dungeon, birds of a feather walk together. And our loot pool this week is Tech Implant Chamber, Tape Saddle, Pump Action Shotgun and Tech Chest Piece. This week's title is actually quite hard to pronounce, so I do know that I pronounced it wrong. Cucullatus? I don't know. Anyways, I'm sure you guys will correct me. I'm sure some of you have noticed that I haven't been releasing my dungeon videos as of lately. I've been quite busy. I, in real life, have a couple of jobs. I fix computers, I'm in the fire brigade, and I'm working full-time at a hardware shop. And it's really, I love doing my videos, but to be able to release a dungeon video early in the week is quite difficult at this point in time, so I do apologize. And I've noticed that I've been losing subscribers as well, which is sad face. But whether or not that's due to, and we have an axe trap, whether or not that's due to me not releasing videos like I used to on a regular basis, yeah, I'm not sure, but please, I do apologize. Please do subscribe if you're new. If you're still watching my vids and you haven't subscribed yet, I know there's a majority of people who are in that boat. Just take a minute out and support me and show some love, guys. Because it has been extremely difficult to sustain that over 200 subscriber mark. I keep going up and I keep going down. But yeah, join my journey. I want to be able to do some live streams later on as I get more subscribers. It would be nice to, but I don't want to live stream if I don't think many people will watch. So once I hit a certain milestone of subs, I will definitely endeavor on that path. Oh no, we've gone the wrong way, guys. The facility door is right there. That's blocked off by compy thread. It looks like once we've done this round, we're going to have to swing ourselves back around. But that's all good. There's two simple strategies to beat this room, guys. I know you have your set ways, but I'd just like to share the way I prefer to do them sometimes. Because they don't do next to no damage, you can just stay in the one spot. And if you're a person who likes to swing your sword, just stay in the one spot and swing away, but you'll find that the sword will give them a knockback, and it's quite annoying to wait for him to come back to you so you can swing away. But that's one way to do it. Or my preferred way, you just stay in the one spot with your bow and arrow, and you just shoot them. And as they die and drop, you will automatically pick your arrows back up off their dead body, because you really haven't gone anywhere. So the arrows drop at your feet, and that's really all there is to it. And there also is another way to defeat compy rooms. It's kind of a cheat. You can't do it in this ice dungeon because there's snow on the ridging of the outside walls. But what you do is you come up here, and on the corner on the doorway, when there's not snow, you can jump up there, and your character will be high up in the air, and you can just look down and shoot your arrows at them. And because they're close, each arrow will automatically aim assist onto the next compy. And again, you just jump down, grab your arrows, and then jump back up. But yeah, you can't do it in a snow room because the snow stops you from sitting up on that corner glitch. It also works in the otter room too, guys. Alright, room done. And as you can see, we cannot go through here. There's nothing beyond the door, but we cannot go because we do not have the key. So we're going to make our way back to the spawn room and then head up north, I think it was. If you're having trouble on this wall trap on hard or brutal mode, the patterns, they are both the same, I'm pretty sure. If you're having trouble and you want to see a tutorial, I'll be happy to make one. Just let me know in the comments, and depending on how many people would like a tutorial, I'll go ahead and make one for you for that wall trap, guys. We're back at spawn and we're going directly up north because there is another event room here. So we'll just run on in. Oh, we got Megatherium room. Nothing to... Ooh, they're strong as. They're beefy. Tanky. We're going to run along the walls just to keep them single file and not spread out and not trap me from behind. So stick to the walls here, and be sure to turn around. Ooh, that pillar right there. That could be a lifesaver soon. There's too many at the moment, so don't bother about sticking them on that pillar. But what we'll do, we'll continue running around the corners of the room. The idea, as I said, is to keep them in single file so they don't split off and then hit you from all directions. Oh, and they're really hitting me into the wall, which is not good. They're really strong and they're extremely fast. And they do definitely get stuck there. That's really good. Good to know. When you're running along the wall, be sure not to run for very long, because I mean, if you're trying to keep them in single file and you're way ahead of them, they'll just cut through the center of the room. So just turn around every wall length you run and make sure you take a shot off, or you're never going to kill them. My Buddha. What's going on? Slide out. Slide out. There we go. If you find yourself also going through the walls, don't stress, okay? All you have to do is continue walking along the walls as if you're actually in the game. Just walk along the sides and eventually you'll pop out. But if you're unlucky, on some occasions you will end up on top of the dungeon roof, and then you're in trouble. Yeah, he's stuck good. That spot's only good for one mega. So we'll get rid of this body and then trap the last one in here. Just like so. Whoops. First person, please. And there you go. Now this pillar is efficient and working the way we wanted to have it work, but it doesn't work with more than one Megatherium. And they shredded me pretty well. I'm just gonna quickly eat some grub because I am starving, and then we'll get going. good. We good. 450 mega. Alright. So we're going to head off to the west side of the room. And should we go north or south? We'll go up north since that's the first path available. And collect all these fantastic loot. Doesn't look like there's any event rooms coming up this way. Just got to watch out for wall traps and axicles. Speaking of the devil, we're going to head left because there's a loot chest right down here. Oh, ran into the corner and it auto jumped. Well, we get Las Chowder. So far the loot has not been very interesting. Still trying to track down the key and our premium. Ascendant Slingshot. Not any good to us on this account. We have a couple more to go. This one could be the key. I'm thinking an axicle trap would be guarding a chest in this dungeon. If it is, then oh, darn game. I hate it when it does that. You go to run, you double tap to run, and then it just stops and makes you strafe. Like, what's the GO? Megatherium saddle. That's not the key, so definitely not worth doing this axe trap, guys. Not worth doing it just for the saddle either, because you can make one. We have our first water room. Yew! And we're not even thirsty. Oh yeah, we were. Got the last two. Surely this one's got to be the key. One of them has. Come on. Megalorosis saddle. Come on. Premium key. Premium key. 2 energy brew. Right. So this whole area is a total waste of time. So we'll head on out and then continue to the right. Sometimes when I think it's a huge dungeon, well, it is a huge dungeon, but it's just a waste of time dungeon where the loot is really bad. You don't need all of this stuff. You don't. You just... all you need is the premium and the key and then the boss, and that's all you need. Like, having a big dungeon and wasting it on loot that's not that great, which is a waste of time to me. Not worth running or exploring. But I do it for the video. I do it for you guys, so you know what you're going into without having to do it yourself. Oh, and I have an itchy nose. Las Chowder. Alright, let's go. Darn nostril was annoying me this whole time. But the scratch is satisfaction. Alright, we're going to head to the left. And we have a wall trap. Oh, that looks like the size of a key. That could be our key, guys. Metal chain collar. Woo! Not the key. Even better. We have a metal chain collar. So we have another premium. Was that... wait, that's our first premium, isn't it? Yeah. First premium of the day. Metal chain collar. And hemostatic serum. Meh. Alright, and we have another water room. Number 2 up here. Oh, this could be an event room coming up. No. Yep, it is. Okay, we have a dodo room. Alright, let's go, dodos. I'm very, very sorry. Not gonna lie, that was a little bit intense. They all surrounded me. But my arrows did short work of them. They all just bombarded me, like out of nowhere. A lot of dodos in this room. And if you can manage to get one arrow to the head on each, they will drop in one go, as you can see. We might try keep using bow again, but they're just a little bit everywhere. Oh no, we're gonna go swords. We're gonna switch out. Let's sword them away. Much better. Because I'm not gonna run around to retrieve my arrows, and we may need it for the boss. The arrow ammos. So I don't know who the boss is. I haven't even run this dungeon before, so I don't know what the boss is. And I know there's those of you who are going, Romeo, the dungeon's been out for, what's today? Saturday. Dungeon's been out for 3-4 days and you still haven't watched any videos on the boss? No guys, I haven't. I don't watch dungeon videos until I've done my dungeon first. Die dodos, drop! Because I don't like to ruin my own dungeon experience for the first time running. So I go in not knowing, to keep my gameplay exciting, guys. We have, yeah, let's swing around. We'll get these two and then we'll continue out the other way. We have another water room. Far out. Is that 3 or 4 water rooms so far? And I bought 3 canteens. Oh, that's definitely not the key on the other side. That chest is too big for a key loot, a key box. Please be a premium. Oh, wow, chihuahua. Tech ceiling. Our tech structure's right there. Not even worth it for a tech structure, but we're just gonna wait until our HP comes back up before we start running again. It is quite a big dungeon. Just a shame I can't make a map. My computer has decided to end its own life and I don't have a backup. And I couldn't find one online either. So I don't know where anything is. It's a room down south. Not short of axicle traps, but so far the key has not been behind a wall trap or an axicle trap, which is a bonus. Again, that's not the key for sure. It's a saddle. What a waste of time on these axicle traps. Ark, can you at least put something decent in these crates? So far, I would say this is an easy dungeon because all these traps you don't need to go through. So if you're one of those people who are like, oh, this dungeon's so hard, there's so many traps. No, there isn't. They're unnecessary traps that you don't need to run. So in theory, they're easy. We just need to locate our freaking key. That's not the key. Pre-made premium. And that's not the key either. Elegant lamp. Oh my Buddha. Okay. Surely the key is going to come up somewhere soon in the place that I probably should have checked. Now we're just about to reach the last 1, 2, or could be 2 vent rooms, one up top and bottom there. This will definitely have to be the key quadrant. Jug, Arthur and Titan Boa. Oh, okay. 51k Arthur, and he's a little bit fast. Run! Ah, gosh. The boas are really slow. Don't really have to worry about those. Just keep your distance on this Arthur because he is Juggernaut. He could be strong. No, he's actually quite weak. Don't roll. Why stress? Why stress, Romeo? There we go. Shotgun made short work, and then finish him off, the minions, with your combo. One arrow to the head each should do the job. If I can get a hit in. There we go. My arrows was struggling to do some damage then. Alright. So there's a long hallway. We'll go to this long hallway. Surely our key's in this quadrant, guys. I got a feeling we're getting close. Med Brew, not close enough. And why are you squealing at me, Gallimimus? I barely touched you. So these two loot chests are definitely not the key. It's got to be down south more. I know we're getting close, but I said, oh, we've got tech chest piece. $1,500 element, 2,000 durability. Oh. Bad armor rating. Not worth it. Alright, moving on. If that armor rating was better, I probably would have... though I think I got better stats for my tech chest piece, but... anyways. We're still working towards our tech suit. Still got long ways to go. Trank dart. And come on. This will be the key. The only chest left. Yeah, that looks like the size we're looking for. 3, 2, facility key 1. Yes! The very, very last chest that we get in this whole dungeon before the facility door is the key. Go figures. Everything else is a waste of run, guys. Unless you go north to get those 2 premiums just before this room. Yeah, not worth it at all. Be sure to bring plenty of food because this is the first time in ages I've gotten pretty hungry in a dungeon too. And you won't need too many canteens because there's plenty of water rooms along the way. 1 will be enough. Back in spawn. Now we're going to head straight over to that door. Alright. Getting closer now. I'm feeling it. 51 minutes left. Time remaining in the dungeon. Quite a lot of time. And there's axicle trap. Followed by a ward trap on the next turn, guys, so just be careful about that one. Oh, that was a bit glitchy. But we go anyway. Surprised I haven't even crashed yet. Like, usually... No, the crashing will happen after I get past the facility door. Because that's what happens most commonly to me. So, knock on wood, knock knock. That I don't crash. But I do feel I probably should reload. Relog, I mean. We've got 1 loot. And what's over here? Another wasted useless room. They should at least put, I don't know, a water room in these detour areas. Or something. because why not? Better than having nothing in an empty room. Could you be a premium or another saddle? Right, chest piece BP. We are continuing straight up north now. It's got another few loots up here. Oh dear, and this is an event room. We have carnos. Okay, not too bad. They're only carnos. Oh no, and it's a no armor. How did I not see that? No armor carno room. Be extremely careful here, guys. Not good. If you get hit to a certain point, you won't be able to run unless you heal, guys. Why did I pull out my bow? Oh, it's doing the rubber banding trick with the bloody bow out. I'm dead. I'm dead. Won't let me run. Alright. That was totally my fault, but now we know it's a no armor room. We'll come back in more prepared. I'm back, guys, and to tell you the truth, this is probably my third attempt at this room. Reason being is because of my nature, where I like to run the room really fast. I stood and kept shooting as much as I could before running away, but in the end, the best way to do this room is to do 2 shots and then run. Do not hang around. Don't overstay your welcome, because they'll bite you, and then if you don't have enough HP, 1, you'll either die straight away, or 2, it will take away that amount of HP that you just can't run at all until you heal up. So best thing to do, best tip for this room, get 2, maybe 3 shots off and then flee, guys. You don't want to stay close, because again, if you get bit, that's just asking for danger. It's no armor, and as you can see, they are right behind one another, you know, and if one has bit you, chances are the second one's going to be right behind it biting you for that death kill. So hopefully I can pass it this time, and I'm doing everything right, is, you know, keep the distance and just slowly pick them off. As much as I want to clean up this room fast, I can't. There's just no way without actually fighting the battle, which is good because it's a challenge. But because of my speedy nature, this room's such a drag. Actually, when I do think about it, a good flee and kill strategy would be to run down one end of the room and then run down the opposite side of the room and, you know, shoot and kill. The idea is to kill them in a spot where you're not going to run, where you're not going to flee and get stuck on them, you know. Because it does take a while for the bodies to decay. Otherwise, look where you're going to run, plan how you're going to escape if you do happen to run into a decaying body. That way you can preemptively escape like a mongoose. At last, we're on our final wave. This seems like it's taken forever to beat this room. Just when you think it's an easy and smooth dungeon, a room like this hangs up your gameplay. Catches you off guard. But so far, so good. The distance and shooting at a distance is really working into play. Don't even think about using your bow. I don't know about you, but for me, when you run, sometimes when you run with your compo out, it rubber bands you, you know, like, and you flicker back and forth, and you're not actually running at speed. And I don't know. I know what I'm saying. Alright, room's done anyway. Enough about this room. Looks like we have one more room to go. We'll get this loot on this side of the room. And it's an axicle trap. It's probably nothing that we need since we've already got the featured loot and our text structure. Oh, it could be a premium. It is a premium. We have a cuddle bear, an evil cuddle bear. This axicle trap after a no armor room is actually quite risky to get, because the time management to beat this room, and if you die on that trap, you'll just have to do the room all over again. Dodo and Onyx. Okay. Easy peasy room. Let's go, Dodo. Boom. Bats are in the way. I'll let them fly at me and then I'll strafe. Shoot. Missed. Shoot. Missed. There we go. And sword them off. That's what you want to do. Don't waste your bullets. And room completed. Any implant? Nope. Alright. We have... This could be another premium. Please be a premium. Lucky last. Oh, 25 dodo feathers. Nice one. And I assume this room... Okay, it's not an event room. That's alright. And we're finally at the boss, ladies and gentlemen. I have my weekly dungeon pursuit ready to go. So let's just hop on in and see what we got. Oh, you effing joking. The dodo again. Really? I really hate the dodo boss. Reason being, every time the boss has been out for the past month or two, there's a glitch where you cannot kill all the dodo minions. And, you know, you can't complete... Oh, great, I'm stunned. I'm dead. Oh, okay. That's alright. As I was saying, you cannot locate all of the dodo minions after the boss is killed. Therefore, you cannot complete the dungeon. And this has happened to me more than 20 times already. And every time I run into a dungeon and I see this boss, I have no words, because I'm just tired of the hanging up when you're at the end of the boss. After a long dungeon run, you'd expect to complete the dungeon, but here you are spending 10 minutes of the last boss time remaining to find all of the dodos, like the dodo minions, and you just can't complete the dungeon and you just die out. That's not fun. That's not fun, Ark. So hopefully we can get the win on this one anyway. If we don't get the win, doesn't matter. At least I was able to film the whole dungeon. But I'm gonna tell you, I am not gonna run this dungeon again because it is this particular boss. So after this filming, I'm just gonna go and do something else. Not even worth running anyway. Oh no, yeah, here he comes. Rip Romeo, bye bye. No? Run please. Oh gosh, game, what's going on? That should have been a death. He walked right up to me but didn't even peck me once. Ah, he's dead. Righto. So now, the moment of truth, guys. Finishing off the minions. There's a bunch of feathers everywhere, which is good. Come on. Let me complete it. Now just stand here and let them come to me. I don't want to run too far away because they'll end up fleeing and then you'll lose them. Please be the only two left. Come here, Dodo. Oh, we did it. We got it. We got the win. We've finished the dungeon successfully on film. Oh my god, that feels good. If I had to run around looking for minions, I would have put in a formal complaint about this boss. But anyways, guys, look at the Dodo boss. His face looks awesome. But mine looks better. Yeah, right. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. Again, apologies for uploading late, but I hope this one makes up for it. Until the next video, stay safe and I'll see you next time. This is Asian Romeo, out.